of Solving Your China Business Pain Points. My name is Christina Kohler-Colucci. I'm the head of business advisory at Woodburn Accountants and Advisors. And in today's episode, we're going to be looking at customer retention in China. It's all about the emotional engagement. The world of business is not a sterile one, made up of spreadsheets, data, and documents. Pseudo-entrepreneurs may believe that, but it's a fallacy. The cold, hard fact of the matter is that business is about one thing and one thing alone: people. As a CEO in China, how you engage with your client base can truly make or break your business. It is fair to say that there has been a palpable culture of change in business owners' perceptions. The reason is simple. More and more people are acknowledging that sheer power that customer service and high-level engagement can harness. And these strategies need to be at the very forefront of the business strategy, of your business strategy. The rules of keeping customers happy. I've developed 5 rules, 5 core rules that are important. Rule number 1, keep it simple and in the right target language. When a customer first comes to your company for products or services, they embark on a journey into that unknown. You must make the entire process as simple and painless as possible, and naturally in their mother tongue. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't appear that businesses are stepping up. Don't overestimate the patience of the average customer. We now live in an instant world, and if people can't gain the information they need right away, they will switch off. Failing to make the customer experience simple isn't just a bad business move. It's a surefire way to upset and lose your client base in China. Rule number 2 is go beyond the script. To make a lasting impression on customers, you need to first understand their emotions and train your staff to do the same. Any business transaction must have a human element that reaches the customer on a deep level. You and your team don't need to stick to a sterile script. Instead, it's about really engaging with the customers and following up on said engagement. Where should your training start? For employees, it's suggested that taking personal responsibility for your customers' issues and helping them to solve their problems is a key. Rule number 3, don't be too corporate. One of the cardinal sins that too many CEOs, GMs, fledgling business leaders commit is this: they pretend to be larger and indeed more corporate than they are. Don't get too big for your business boots. Using a guise to trick your client base into thinking your business is more developed than it is won't do you any favors. It's a huge turnoff. Customers respond positively to companies they perceive as being independent as opposed to corporate. The takeaway is that there's an unspoken value in being perceived as a smaller, self-sustaining business. It allows customers to connect with your business on an emotional level. They buy into your narrative. Use that to your advantage. Don't be afraid to show that your business is still growing. The relationship you build when you share this experience with customers in China is priceless. Rule number 4 is encourage customer complaints. This rule will naturally force you out of your comfort zone, as it does for me and anybody else. Most GMs want to avoid customer complaints at all costs, but doing so is a grave mistake. The point is that there's a growing strength in customer complaints. What's more, it's not a strength you ought to be afraid of either. It's one that you need to harness. While your instinct may be to shy away from confrontations, you need to view them as a tool and use them to build on the customer experience. In short, it allows you to improve day by day your operations. Remember, an angry, annoyed, or disappointed customer is not always a lost one. Hearing their complaints and working to help them resolve issues may help you regain their trust. Attempting to win back customers can seriously improve your bottom line. And in our opinion, this process is about ease and speed. Make it as quick and simple as possible for customers to complain when they are unhappy with the services or products you deliver. Once you have that information, you need to act upon it and show said customer how and where you have improved. And lastly, rule number 5, which is use positivity to win and retain customers in China. Language is power. In whatever language you might be speaking in, we all use negative language in our day-to-day lives without realizing it. When you're dealing with customers, though, you should avoid it at all costs. Words such as won't, can't, and don't have a direct negative impact on the client. Unless you want to repeat complaints on the same issue or worse, customers leaving, this language must be completely eradicated from your vocabulary. That's not to say that you need to lie to your clients and tell them things are possible when it's just not the case. Instead, reword your phrasing. For example, we can't do that right now becomes we will be able to do that in a few weeks. Making that tiny change to your wording may be enough to keep customers happy and, most importantly, loyal. It is fair to say that this small switch is key in managing customer relations. Now, guanxi is everything in China. Genuine connections and relationships are key. What do all these rules have in common? It should be obvious by now. They're all ways in which you can build genuine, lasting relationships with your clients in China. Every investor hopes to gain a loyal army of customers on whom they can rely. But a few truly realize that these interactions and connections that make all the difference. This is particularly important in a country such as China because of the cultural diversity and differences that do exist. Considering these core rules will equip you with what you need to enhance customer engagement and create relationships that truly do stand the test of time. I hope this video has helped you. If you do have any questions or you would like to have a discussion on your pain points, we have provided you a link to my diary in the show notes, and we'd be happy to have that discussion with you. If you would like to learn more about what we do at Woodburn Global, head on over to our website, woodburnglobal.com. And please share, like, and review our videos. We really, really appreciate it. Our mission is to help people who are struggling in China succeed. Have a great day. Take care and goodbye.